What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Dude Too Bet Daily. I told the boys just before we got on the air, let's see if we can actually hit something today, guys. What do you think? It was a rough day, Papa. Dude, I was most mad at mine, but yours may be second because that looked home Western Illinois. They totally fell apart.
Choke City just choked that thing away.
Yeah.
And they've been playing good on the road, at home, and you think at home they're going to close that out and choke. So you got to give the other team some credit too. They made some big plays down the stretch. But
I don't know if horses can choke Magic, but ours would both be considered choke jobs. Let's talk about yours real quick. What was that horse that had like 8 links coming into the stretch?
I can't wait to hear this.
That horse ran into a wall that would make China jealous. Like that was such a the horse was full go, and then at the top of the stretch I went, oh no, this is bad. Oh, and then I dropped so many curse words that my wife who works next to me and puts on her headphones because I was just screaming obscenities at that. I couldn't believe it. That horse looked just like the maiden win last out, where it's like, hey, the horse is gone and gone and gone, and then that needs to be like a Charlestown horse now.
Yeah, well, speaking of Charlestown, my horse is just cruising last night. I was like, okay, this is going to be easy. Blows the turn. And I'm like, you went from a 6-link lead to like a half-link lead. I'm like, really? You blew the turn? Finally, when it gets the horse straight, starts to run a little bit, but it's too late. Gets second. So, yeah, I mean, it was just a brutal day. So, with that being said, let's get into today and see how bad we can do today. Well, we've got all kinds of stuff going on. We're gonna go NBA, we're gonna go NHL, we're gonna go college basketball for the rundown. We'll start with NHL. Penguins and the Wild tonight. -125. It's really the only kind of playable game if you're gonna play money line tonight in the NHL. Papa Dude, who you got in this one?
Gee, thanks. Hey, I do so well with hockey, so well. I think I did get both of the games we talked about yesterday, though, didn't I?
I did. I don't think you didn't pick the Hurricanes. I think you went one of them.
Oh, that's right. I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I think both of these teams, this is the first game for both of them, I believe, since the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell knows how they're going to come out of that? It's been tough to gauge. They've had all this time off. Some teams come out of it and play well. For example, the Islanders are playing pretty well, and other teams don't. So I don't like Minnesota very well. The Penguins, up and down, up and down. I like the Penguins tonight to beat the Wild.
All right, Penguins for Papa Dude. All right, Magic, who you got?
I hate doing this to him because I respect him. But slight correction again. Both teams have already played coming out of the All-Star break.
He's really struggling with hockey lately.
It's okay. He did say that.
Magic, hang on. I am not surprised. I very confused because I pick 9 million things every day. So don't be afraid to correct me at all.
Listen, I'll never correct you in college basketball. I know my place, and I know when to shut my mouth and sit there. Listen, it's Marc-Andre Fleury night. The Minnesota Wild going to honor Fleury, who is second all-time in wins. I don't think he's ever going to catch. He's 39. He's not catching Marty Brodeur's record, but pretty impressive. I'm going to go with the under on this one. These are two teams that Minnesota's looking for their third straight win, but it's been 3-2, 3-0. Pittsburgh in their last 10 has cashed 2 overs and 8 unders. Minnesota's 5-5 on that line. So I'll go with the under on this one, even though Fleury has let in an average of 3 goals a game playing his former team in the Penguins. But yeah, I'll go with the under 6.5, Aaron.
I think it's a good bet. Yeah, the Wild, definitely a team that kind of can play tight every now and then. I'm going to go Penguins to win the game. That's where I'm going to lean, but I like that under as well. I just think Pittsburgh, look, this Wild team has just been wildly inconsistent, and I think, the way I kind of look at it, I think the Penguins are playing a little bit better coming into this game. I think they'll get the job done. I think they're a little more powerful. They can score a little bit more than Minnesota, a little bit deeper of a team. So I took the Penguins as well. And yeah, you put that comment up. This NCAA schedule is weird. I think finally Magic and Papa Dude, our teams are finally going to play tomorrow. I think Detroit's on the schedule tomorrow. I know the Blues are finally. So maybe all the teams are back into action starting tomorrow. So it's It's been weird. I don't know why they do that, but anyway.
We're coming out of the All-Star break, and we get to host the Vancouver Canucks. Not happy about that. It's not going to be a great game for us.
All right,
in Detroit. I guess I don't know. Anyway,
yeah, it's hey, listen, the Canucks got shelled last night, so maybe that's a good thing for you guys. All right, let's go to NBA. Nuggets and Kings now. Total sits at 235 for this one. Kings are 2.5-point favorites. Papa Dude, who you got tonight in this one?
Well, first of all, Pedlo, thank you, Philip Pedlo. I don't think it's the same guy, is it? As Steve Pedlo?
This is Steve Pedlo, who's on here every
Pedlos
day. Yeah,
sometimes he's Pedlo, sometimes he's Philip Pedlo. So
you are out of it today.
I didn't know that.
We better send the nurse over early today.
Well, anyway, he said I was a good guy, and thank you, Pedlo. I'm a teacher and a coach, and I don't hear that very often. So I can't remember the last time when I walked through the school, and so I was kind of, you're a good guy. I can't remember that. So I appreciate that very much, and so are you. What the hell's the game? Put that back up there.
Nuggets and Kings.
Nuggets and Kings. Making me hungry. Get some nuggets. Anyway, what are you talking? It could be Pedlo's cousin. I didn't know. I didn't know that was his damn name. Anyway,
Dennis thought, hey, you and Dennis are on the same level. He thought it was a different person too.
Well, thanks, Dennis. I think. I'm not sure. But anyway. Oh, okay. This basketball game. I thought about this one tonight. Nuggets are, I think, more reliable than the Kings. I do. But they had a really tough game last night against the Lakers. And they pulled that one out. And now they got to turn around and play Sacramento on the road. And again, they might rest somebody. You never know in these kind of back-to-back type games. But I like the Nuggets as the underdog tonight in Sacramento.
Right. You picked who? The Nuggets? Okay. I've just been
because
reading
I'm hungry.
All right. Nuggets and Kings Magic. It doesn't matter at this point, but who you got?
I mean, you know me. I'm a Cody crybaby. So the only thing I'm doing with Nuggets is I'm tweeting 10 times and eating one. And then I'm tweeting 20 times and I'm shoving those Nuggets right up my ass and picking the Kings because the Nuggets a lot better at home. 21-4 at home, just 15-12 on the road. Sacramento 14-9 at home, also 15-12 on the road. But because we're in Sacramento, because like Papa Dude said, Denver just played a close game last night against the Lakers, I'm going to go with Sacramento.
All right, let's go Kings for me as well. I'll go the Kings. I don't know why. All right, San Diego at Nevada here for this one. College hoops. All right, Papa Dude. Nevada 2.5-point favorite here. Total sits at 140.5. Who you got?
Yeah, it's a toughie. This really is. This Mountain West, as Mark will attest to since he's on here, he's a big Mountain West fan. It's tough. There are some really good teams in the Mountain West. They're probably only get 2 or 3 in the tournament. Mm-hmm. But anyway, that was a tough game tonight. I really wanted to pick this one, but I can't. I'm just going to go with the home team. I think that might be the difference. San Diego State is tough to beat, and they're playing pretty well. They're very tough at home. Nevada's one of those teams, too. Same thing. It's going to be a huge game. I'm going to go with Nevada at home tonight.
All right, Nevada Magic. Who you got?
I'm going to go with the under on this one. These are two teams that play a pretty slow-tempoed game, and Nevada scored just 59 points when these two teams faced off 3 weeks ago. So I think this is going to be a very slow-tempoed game, very close. So, yeah.
All right.
The under. Sorry, the under.
Okay, I'm going to go Nevada. Don't worry, Magic. I'm going to go Nevada in this one as well. I think at home they're going to be able to squeak this one out. You're right. That is a very tough conference to judge. I was talking to my buddy about conference tournaments randomly last night, and he's like, man, that Mountain West Conference tournament's going to be awesome. And I was like, it's so funny because I totally agree. And it's weird that we're sitting here talking about the Mountain West Conference basketball tournament, but every one of those teams are very similar. So I do think I agree. It's going to be a pretty good conference tournament. All right, let's go to the race of the day today. We're going to Gulfstream Race 8. It is an allowance going 5 furlongs on the turf here. A field of 9, no scratches in this one, at least that I see at the moment. So we'll kick it off with Magic. Who do you like in this one today, Magic?
I went with 2 horses. There's a lot of horses in this race that don't seem like they want to pass. And there's a lot of horses that just kind of like to run on the front end. And then if they're on their own, that's great. But if they're not, not too great. So I went with Run for the Hills, not just because I'm an Iron Maiden fan, but I also like Run for the Hills in this spot with Irad riding for Mark Cassey. His horse showed last time out, could actually set off the pace a little bit and then make a charge. And that was with Edgar Zayas aboard. Not a bad jockey at all, but Irad is Irad. You put him on a closer like that or a stalker, unless he gets bottled up behind 8 horses and still almost wins like he did yesterday with Pretty Liam. Still can't believe that race, how that horse managed to lose. But I like Run for the Hills here. I also, if you want a price, I like the 8 Sugar Fix quite a bit. It's an interesting move because we haven't seen her in 13 months. It was January of 2023 when she last ran. But she was competing in Stakes Company. She's never tried sprinting, and I think that this is a nice, interesting move. Sometimes when horses get older, if you cut them back, we saw this with Get Stormy. Like, you cut her back, and it got Stormy, sorry. If you cut her back a little bit as she got older, she still had a little bit of kick, and I think that's what Bob Hess is trying to do here. Tyler Gaffleone is going to ride. So a 6-8 exacta might be how I play this one. I'm trying to beat the 4 because I don't think the 4 gets an easy lead, and I think that's the only way the 4 wins this race. So 6/8 for me here.
Man, you mentioned getting bad rides or getting stuck in traffic. Gosh, seems like right now my best bets, that's what's happening. And Irad did one on Wednesday where I just was like, I'm not that guy. I'm never going to get on there and go, oh, these damn jockeys. Like, it's so dumb. But you just look at it and go, gosh, I don't know how that happened, but it's been happening a lot. So hopefully it doesn't happen for your top pick here, Magic. All right, Papa Dude, where are you going?
I love it when Magic goes first because then I don't have to analyze anything. He does it for me. I really like that.
Yep.
Only thing is I'm going to pick a different horse, but I understand his logic completely. I'm going to go with the favorite, Ivory Moon. And the reason I like this horse, it's only ran 3 times, got the lead both times and held it. The other time, didn't get the lead. Finished 9th. I just draw a line through that one. I'm just going to draw a line through that. If he can get the lead again, it's proved to me that he can hold it. I do like the 6 a lot. That horse is always there, but it's never in front very often at the end. Could be today, though. And I love Sugar Fix as well because I'd like to have one right now. I need a Sugar Fix really bad. So I'm going to go with the 4, Ivory Moon.
Yeah, I went with the 4 as well. I am worried about what Magic said, so I do take that into consideration. But I went with the 4 as well. 6 is a pretty nice horse that I think, like kind of what you said, it just seems to get there or be around, but doesn't ever get there. Is what I'm trying to say. So I also thought the 1 might be interesting as well. I think the 1 can outbreak everybody with Zayas aboard, may be able to hold it a little bit longer than usual today, but end of the day, I do think the 4 is going to get that lead still, Magic. And maybe I'm dumb to think that. I just kind of think if the horse breaks sharp, we'll get out in front and be tough to pass. But I get it. I get trying to take a shot with that 6. We'll see what happens. By the way, they're off at the first at Gulfstream here, and they're running on the synthetic. We'll see what happens today at Gulfstream. It was funny. Yesterday, somebody was on Blinkers Off and said, oh, this pick 5, late pick 5 at Gulfstream is easy. It'll probably pay $200. I think it paid like $61,000. And I was telling that guy, I don't remember who it was. And I'm not mouthing the guy at all, by the way. But I told the guy, I said, when you see a card that you think is easy, that's when the bombs come in. And by the way, I mentioned the first race at Gulfstream because when I mentioned it, the 4 horse who we have on top of the website and the premium product was 3-1 and was ahead. He just won. So we're 1 for 1 with a 3-1 winner to start today at Gulfstream. All right. With that being said, hey, why didn't I make that my best bet? Well, because mine will probably lose like they have been the last couple of days. I'm going to go best bets, Charlestown race 5, because why would I not go to Charlestown after horse was 8 in front and blew the turn? yesterday at Charlestown. Let's try it again. I'm going to go with old Aunt Joe in the 5th race today at Charlestown. I must be an idiot to try to go back to this track after what happened yesterday. What a joke. But this horse coming from Churchill Downs, where she was somewhat competitive in a couple of races there at Churchill. Now up here at Charlestown, Farrier claimed the horse last time out. Very good trainer up here. Boca Chica to ride. Very good jockey, obviously. Great connections. Cuts back to 4.5 furlongs and has speed. Showed early speed last time out at Churchill. If she gets out of the gate and shows that speed going 4.5 furlongs at Charlestown, it's over. I think the 4 takes him gate to wire. So again, in the Charlestown 5th tonight, I'll take the 4 Aunt Joe. Magic's going to a big track as well. Tell us where you're going today, Magic.
I almost went to. There's a horse that I did not cash on before that I'm running back. I was trying to play as a best bet last time running back. It's not this horse. If you want that, go check out my best bets over on the best bets page. But I'm going to Penn National. Should have gone here yesterday because I had a plus 150 winner at Penn National. I had a plus 140 winner somewhere else, and then Noah, my baby, done died, so that's not good. It just completely fell apart on the track. My baby! No, Grab the Gold is where we're going here. I like this horse at the 10K claiming level. Fits very perfectly at Penn National. Was with trainer Brandon Culp for 7 races last year. Culp ended up losing the horse for 10K when dropped down to this level for the 3rd time, but was winning and being very successful. Last time out, Brandon Culp decided to go in when the horse was under for 12.5, claimed the horse right back, so back in the Brandon Culp stable. Rodriguez and Culp are hitting at 23% in the last year. This horse looks like should get out to the early lead, hold the pace. I like the inside draw, so Grab the Gold, Penn National, race 3, number 2.
All right, you're going to go to Penn National, and now we will go to Papa Dude. We talked about this privately. This is a really tough day for you, who's money at college basketball, and you look up and there's 3 college basketball games. That's it today. But anyway, go ahead.
And they're all tough. They really are. And cousin Pedlo here, no, real Pedlo. He's picking San Jose State at plus 16 to imitate Lee Corso, and not so fast. Not so fast, Pedlo. Can you get your money back? They're playing Colorado State tonight. I'm just going to throw this out there. The last 2 games San Jose State's played on the road, they've lost by 21 and by 31. And Colorado State is 12-1 at home. I know that's a big spread, and it might be worth it. So you're saying, why are you getting on me? Well, you didn't make it your best bet. That's true. I didn't. I probably picked the hardest game of the 3 tonight, and that's my best bet because I'm going to try to buck the trend and go with one I'm not sure on tonight. So see if that helps a little bit. I like to watch Dayton play. I always have. I've always liked Dayton.
Yeah.
And that's good, Pedlo. And by the way, but let me stop a minute. I want to make sure, Pedlo, you know, and I hope you watched our show yesterday. I hope you did. I just want to publicly thank you for getting us up to meet Toby Keith. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for what you did. And Aaron will echo that, and Shoddy and all the rest of the crew that got to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Let me jump in real quick. Sorry to interrupt you there. Let me jump in real quick. If you and yes, I echo that. If you want to listen to Papa Dude and I kind of tribute of Toby Keith and talk about Pedlo a little bit, go to the Dudes Who Bet Sports show. We did about 40 minutes on it, I would say, talking about stories and stuff. And that one was the main event that we saved for last. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to make sure you know how much I appreciate what you did.
Philip Pedlo, tell your cousin, other Pedlo.
Yeah, make sure you let the real Pedlo know. But anyway, I love watching Dayton play. I think they're the better team. Now, this is going to be a tough game, though. VCU is really good. Virginia Commonwealth is tough, but I love the way Dayton's playing. They went into St. Joe the last time out and killed them on the road. St. Joe's is pretty tough. I think they're on a roll. The point's only a point, so it's a pick 'em game. I'm going to go with Dayton to beat Virginia Commonwealth tonight.
All right, we'll all be watching that game tonight, as we've been watching all these games. And unfortunately, I did watch that Western Illinois game. That was no fun to watch at all. But the thing I loved about, I've been tracking the games, obviously, that Papa Dude's been betting. Like, I've watched some places that I've never seen, some gyms I've never seen. Watching San Diego the other night. And it's like, man, what a nice little gym and great uniforms they've got. And there might be 12 people there.
I thought that Western Illinois gym was nice last night.
It was a cool gym. Yeah. I was watching Robert Morris last night. That was not as cool of a place. It didn't look.
I didn't get home for that.
Yeah, it was something. So it's been kind of fun following these for sure. All right, let's get to the best bets here. I am going to go to Charlestown, race 5, number 4, Aunt Joe. Magic's going to go Penn National, race 3, number 2, Grab the Gold. And Papa Dude, who I cut your name off there. Sorry, Papa Dude, is going to go Dayton -1. We did fantastic yesterday. 0 for 3. Very, very good. -$300. We're still up $1,235 for the year. We got to get going, though, guys. So, all right, we're going to get off of here for today. Any final thought? I'm going to let Magic. Any final thoughts today, Magic?
Don't you forget, Aaron, that later this evening we are recording the Risen Star Stakes trivia. So if you've been enjoying the horse racing trivia, we're going to have Risen Star Stakes. It'll come out next Tuesday, but I wanted to publicly remind Aaron that we're recording it today.
Thank you for reminding me. I did know because you only had told me like last night or the night before, maybe.
Who's your opponent today?
Who is it?
I guess you'll have to find out, won't you?
I'm enjoying this. I've actually watched one of them, and it was the Southwest. I missed every question. So,
who was the Southwest?
Is fantastic.
Who was the
Southwest
Southwest
Southwest, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
The first time Aaron lost was the Southwest, wasn't it?
Yeah. Maybe
I thought you won that. No,
I
he
think
won.
we tied, and
Is that the one you tied?
Maybe.
And then you lost.
I thought you won that on the last question.
Yeah.
I thought you had lost the one before that.
I really don't remember. I don't know. I'm really mad at the one. I'm really mad at the one. I could say something about it. I'm not going to do that. I'm really mad at the one at the Tampa one because I don't mind losing to Jason, but I just felt like I had that one won, and I blew that one. You know what I mean? So Vinny, he just kind of like, damn, he knows way too many of these. So all right.
I know that your opponent tonight has been studying voraciously, so be ready.
I don't even know what that word means, so this could get interesting for sure. John G. Dooley. John G. Dooley. I don't think it's if it's him. Is it him, Magic? Tell us.
It's not John Dooley.
Okay.
Saving him for the Louisiana Derby.
Okay, sounds good. All right, well, we're going to get off of here for today. We will be back later on or tomorrow. These two will be back. I will be gone. I will not be here Saturday or Sunday, so these two are going to take you home for the week. I'll call in with picks, but I will not be here. So, all right, guys, we will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a good day.